If you own your own business, statistics say that you are more likely to shut down because of loss of money than you actually are to succeed. So, how do you ensure that you actually make money in your online business? Stick around. I'm going to give you a few tips that you can do starting right now. Hello, I am Brenda Gagne, and I help people create their freedom by helping them grow and scale their online business. And welcome to today's episode of 5 Minutes to Freedom. All right, so let's get into it. We're really talking about how do you ensure you're keeping your money so you're actually in business, all right? So the first tip, this is definitely a tip right here, is common sense, but it's not, because that's why most people go out of business, is know your numbers. Know your profit margins, but know your numbers. And so I'm curious, have you ever seen the show called The Profit by Marcus Lemonis? I'm not promoting it. I just love it personally. And so he talks a lot about people, product, and process, all right? But one of the main things that he talks about when he's really looking at someone's whole process is what's your profit margin? What is your profit? What are you actually making? How much does it cost you to make that? And knowing the whole concept of where that money is actually going. And there's a lot going on in a business, but that's the biggest thing. If you want to ensure that you're keeping your business afloat, when you have enough capital and you have enough money to keep you going, you got to know your numbers. So how much money does it cost you to actually get a customer? And how much money does it cost you to keep that customer, or to be able to, pay your bills and also pay your salary and have enough left over to actually help you grow your business? What do those numbers mean to you? And actually taking a look at them and, are you spending more than you're actually bringing in? Sometimes it's I don't have consistent income coming in. I actually did another video specifically about that, how to keep consistent. But that's the first thing, is really to make sure that obviously if you want to keep that money, you got to know your numbers, but you got to know them very, very well. So if you're not right now in your business having a system to actually look at that stuff, and look at the numbers and not know what you spent, and then say, well, I don't even have any money. Where did all my money go? And so that's a common situation. So you want to get ahead of that. The second tip is how to do that, okay? So the second tip to really help you with that is to have a system for keeping track of your money. All right, and Justin and I in our business, we read a book. It's called Profit First by Mike Malkowitz, I think is how you say it. And again, I'm not affiliate with him. I'm not even promoting that book, but it was such a helpful system because he talked all about how to actually look at your money right now, not like a P&L statement of what happened before and where your money went, because that doesn't really help you right now. And so just the basic concept, just to kind of without going and buying the book and everything, is just you actually have to create a couple different bank accounts. But the cool part about that is that you know where your money is actually divvied up. So you have a bank account specifically for your operating expenses. You have a bank account specifically for the income coming in. You have one for your salary. You have one for your taxes, and you have one for your profit. And so just think about that. It might sound a little bit confusing and overwhelming, but oh my gosh, I'm just gonna let you know it really simplifies things, because at a glance, you can look at your different bank account numbers and you can say, oh my gosh, look at all this income that came in. Okay, we have this much in our expenses. Oh, cool, I've got this much that I'm going to put into my, into my salary. And so there's a whole system for that. But oh my gosh, I just got to tell you, it is a massive game changer to being really on pulse with your business and knowing how much money you have to spend and how much money you've spent. Just so much better. So I just kind of recommend that you maybe go read the book, or just kind of think about your philosophy of knowing how is that working for you. Not what did I spend, but what do I have to spend? Where's my money going right now? That's been very helpful. And just loss of capital is where a lot of people just unfortunately just go under. Okay, so those are 2 tips right there. The third tip, let me make sure. Oh yeah, the third tip right here. I was ask yourself this question: how can I make some more money? To just ensure that your business is continuously growing, how can you make more money? Ask yourself that question, because the answer is, well, you can sell more. So you could just sell more products to more people. So go out there and find more people to sell it to. You're going to start to earn more money. Now, if you don't know your numbers and you spend too much money to be able to get those, that's not going to help you too much. But the concept is, what could you do to maybe ramp up and get more buyers, make more sales, get more customers? That's one thing. The second thing you could do is actually either raise your prices a little bit. Maybe it's time. Look at your profit margins. Could you scale off something down here, or maybe raise the price a little bit? Are people still going to buy? Or maybe add in a new product that's a higher value so you can make up some of that profit margin. And that's definitely something that you can do right there. And the third thing is, maybe can you add some type of continuity, some type of residual where people are continuously paying for something of value that they're happy to pay? Because if you've got that type of model in your business, if you don't have a big profit margin one day, or a maximizer, or different things coming in, but you have steady income coming because of your continuity, that right there will really help ensure that, instead of having the highs and lows, you're going to have some consistent income coming in. So those are a few tips for you to think about your business right now. How can you ensure that you continuously make money in your business? And so take some of that to stride, write some of those down. What can you implement right now? And if you like this information and you really want to help scale your online business and leverage some of these tips and techniques, and be able to have those back end, profit maximizers, and having some of your front end and continuity, how that actually fits into your business, click the link in the description below. It's going to take you over to a free training that I did that specifically opens up an online business and shows you all of the steps. It's the essential guide that you need to really grow and scale your business. So I encourage you to click that. It's completely free. And if you haven't and you like this, definitely hit that subscribe button below, hit that little bell so that you get notified when we come on here, because every week we're going to be giving you 5 minutes to create your freedom. And so hopefully this was helpful. Again, this is Brenda Gagne, and I will see you on the next episode of 5 Minutes to Freedom.